Women's leadership is important. Therefore, women leaders in Africa have come together to form the African Women Leaders Network.
We must get it right today. So we have made a call of action for us to all join together as a sisterhood, the network of African women leaders, to make a change, a difference.
The African Women Leaders Network Zimbabwe chapter champions women's political participation at all levels and leadership in different sectors. From leading in politics, academia, civil society, industry, faith-based organizations, development work, information, technology, and media, women's contributions are critical to building the nation.
As the African Women's Leaders Network Zimbabwe chapter, we have a duty to push strategies that will guarantee increased women participation in the decision-making processes in the political, economic, cultural, and other sectors.
The African Women Leaders Network Zimbabwe chapter was launched in February 2020, becoming the 14th chapter to be established in Africa. Key to the agenda of the network is ensuring that no woman is left behind. This speaks to all women and various groups of women whose voices and concerns may be overlooked in key decision-making processes, such as women with disabilities, women in marginalized or rural areas.
Women's leadership and participation is a rights issue.
Women's voices matter and they're supposed to be included in decision-making processes.
It is important that we ensure that their needs, concerns, and interests are included in decision-making at the highest level.
I believe that young women and women deserve equal access and opportunities to leadership, as well as to be able to choose the representatives that they want and hold those accountable as well.
I believe that we can achieve a safe environment for young girls and women to prosper and to have the necessary positions in leadership.
By promoting intergenerational dialogue and mentorship, it is envisioned that senior and young women alike will make a difference within their spheres of influence.
If I take a stand today, my children tomorrow will not have to face the same challenges or will not have to fight the same fights that my grandmother fought, the same fight that my mother fought, and the same fight that I'm fighting today.
It is also essential for both generations to build synergies and stand in solidarity to promote gender equality.
It goes without saying that these would be in vain if the next generation is not equipped and it is not roped in. And tied to this is the importance of intergenerational exchange and passing the baton forward.
The African Women Leaders Network Zimbabwe chapter, along with sister chapters across the continent, will continue to work towards the promotion of women leadership for the advancement of women's rights, gender equality, lasting peace, and sustainable development in Africa.
Even if you're not good at speaking, you can actually walk the talk, show people how it can be done, break the barriers to leadership. And I believe that the principles of equality, which is basically inclusion, they are key for us to build social cohesion, which is the only way that we can get to realize our progress and achievement of sustainable development, where everyone is included and everyone is happy, and we can sustainably achieve gender equality.
I believe in a society for all, and I believe that now with the Sustainable Development Goals and with AU's Agenda 2063, it's important that we continue to fight for inclusion of all players and where we support each other as the sisters.
It is us who push for our rights and push for the world that we want to see. As women, this is our time to rise up. This is our time to create the generation that we've always wished for.
Join the movement and become part of the African Women Leaders Network at AWLN Zimbabwe.org.